Welcome back to the main event of the Billabong Pipe Masters in loving memory of Andy Irons flying through the first round of competition. Heat number 9, set and ready to go with Michel, Ezekiel Lau, Ian Gouveia.
And then Zeke Lau. Beautiful under the lip takeoff. Nice little tube ride for him. A great way to start. I mean, this is an absolute gem of a wave. We haven't seen a lot of that here today. And Zeke finds himself a nice little cover-up, Joe. Not a massive score. 5.83, but a great way to start.
A rare ride, and as we saw Kelly and Mahi.
Late takeoff, stomping that is Ian Gouveia. Easy exit for Gouveia. Has a semi-final behind him as a rookie to save his spot on tour, so he already made a big reputation for himself in a short period of time. As we look at the takeoff again, Potts.
Yeah, nice late drop there from Ian Gouveia, and it kind of wiped off a bit of speed, which was perfect. It put him right inside the tube. It was kind of like accidental tube ride, really, and lucky to make that drop. So Ian Gouveia, he's a beast out here. I mean, he's really good in the tube. He's got a really high completion rate.
To see Michel Bourez, someone that you've spent a lot of time with, Jordy, over the last over a decade now on tour. What does Michel really bring? Oh yeah, and taking out the Pipe Masters title was a huge achievement. You did quite well that same year as well out here as we watch Ian Gouveia throwing the rotation, not coming down with it there. So we've seen a little bit of mix today with the barrel and aerial combinations on him.
He's looking for a backdoor land. Oh, finds a little bit of cover. Finish? No. Quick in and out. But yeah, for me, I think at J-Bay was where it really kind of hit for me, just because that's where I felt like he meant a lot to me.
And Ian Gouveia just on a little left there, a little cover up. Michel Bourez playing the patient game though. Still yet to open his account with 17:50 on the clock.
Just don't feel like I've ever wanted it as much as I do right now. So,
what a great feeling. Let's see how close he got on this one, Potts.
Yeah, driving through that section. I reckon he was still there, but kind of just got wiped off. You know, it's a tough wave to read through that inside, super shallow, very dangerous.
All of his best results this year have came with a round 1 win, including another big effort at Karamas to make the final earlier this year. And see a little quick up and down with 17:22 on the clock.
Yeah, I think giving the viewers an insight into stuff just outside of the competition days, you know, and yeah, just a little bit more about actually what goes on in my life. Yeah, Gal's been good, you know. We kind of get on the road and we do a couple of board designs. Let me see Michel.
Michel
nice
Bourez,
2 hits there. If he gets the 3rd one, it'll be good. There we go.
There's the finish, and what Michel was waiting for. It kind of reminded me of even Julian's heat, where he got a stretched out right, where he had some time to really showcase that rail game and hit the lip a few times. Understands the game better than ever. Let's go through this first maneuver again, Jordy.
Nice turn there for Michel, and then it was great that he got it back up. He probably thought that was going to be it, and then getting that 3rd really just kind of stamped it. And at the end of that 3rd turn, I'm sure he would have felt some relief, you know. Just based on his position with just under 10 minutes to go.
Breakdown is 7.39 to take the lead off Zeke Lau. It'll continue with the Hawaiian now. Ezekiel up and out.
Yeah, there's one thing Michel has, and that's patience.
I love it, Jordy. 6:20 on the clock. Right into live action. Bottom drops out. Gouveia deep in the pit. And that thing just shut down in a pretty serious way. Did the hard work. He deserved a pipeline barrel there. Waves on the Dream Tour. So now we just keep expecting more out of him, right, Potts?
Yeah, we do, absolutely.
Driving, a lot of movement, and an incredible exit for Zeke Lau.
Thinking, I'm going to let this go, and then as the wave peels off down the line, you say to yourself, oh no, what have I done?
Yeah, look, Michel probably didn't pay enough attention to what was actually going on there, and I've noticed Zeke's been surfing really underneath this whole heat.
Snuck under the lip. More waves on the way. This is Michel Bourez, and a frothy one. He'll go straight up and down, but Zeke Lau looks like he's protecting that lead out front.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Michel Bourez had priority, just as you predicted, Jordy, with 5 minutes to go. Michel got that priority.
This is what he did out the back, Potts.
Yeah, pulled in nice and tight. Nice little barrel. I mean, that's a beautiful little nugget there for Ezekiel Lau, and then blew it at the end. Had he pulled back just a bit.
Over Michel.
Over Michel. Jordy's sitting right next to me.
2:15 on the clock. Gouveia,
another late
drop. Knifes it. A lot of room to move and gets a completion. Those are the heroics that he can pull off here under pressure. That took him to a semifinal as a rookie on tour. Things are getting incredible at the 2-minute mark. Expecting another score from Lau. to come through, and now Gouveia putting his name in the mix to potentially get that skip into round 3.
I mean, I'm not sure where Michel is, but he should have been right there. You know, that was a great drop. Made the most out of that barrel.
Is that the best way of the heat?
I would say so.
I mean, look at that late drop.
I would say so, yes.
The commitment on that bottom turn to trust the board under your feet. I mean, that late drop.
Definitely.
As soon as he lands, he just jams it straight under the lip. Watch this. As soon as he lands, he leans onto that rail and just pulls it straight up and underneath. I mean, that is trusting your equipment, trusting your ability. Good wave selection there. And as you said, where was Michel?
For live action, this is Michel Bourez on
There
his
he
answer.
is.
The wave he was looking for comes out in time to try to go for a finishing move. Incomplete on that end section, but a completed barrel.
The 5-5 range.
Right.
If he had made this last turn, I would say absolutely.
Yeah, true.
Still under a minute to go. Gouveia up above the lip, falls on the reverse. So you can see a flurry of action in the last few minutes. Ezekiel had the 4-7 on the backdoor pit. That didn't change his lead. Here comes his ramp. Full rotation, landing forward towards the sand, and he slips off. So we're breaking down a lot of these rampy sections. I mean, how much different does it feel to go for a big air pipeline with a wreath compared to another beach break on tour? Numbers are in. A 5.93.
Wow.
Just enough. Michel Bourez takes the win on that last left-hander.
What do you need? A 5.91? You got a 5.93.
Unbelievable
Oh, my
performance
gosh.
for Michel Bourez. Jordy Smith, thank you so much for your time.